Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Shuklam Varadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Namah Pranavathaya Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalayah Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Ya Devi Suyate Nityam Vibhudhaivedapāragaihi Sāme vasatu jihvāgre Brahmarūpā Saraswati. Yannityamanandamανantamekam Shiveti namna Sutayo Grunanti Tasyavataro Nararupadhari Kripasudhabhihi Bhuvi Ramakrishnaha Ramakrishna Gata Pranam Tannama Shravana Priyam Tadbhavaranjita Karam Jaganmatraswaropini Janmadyasya yatonvayat Itarataschatvesha vidyaswarad Tene brahmakritaya adikavaye Muhyanti yatsurayaha Tejo varimrita Yatha vinimayo Yatra trisargo mrisha Dhamna svena sada nivrastaguhakam Satyam param dhimahi Satyavratam satyaparam trisatyam Satyasya yonim nihitam cha satye Satyasya satyam vrita satyanetram Satyatmakam tvam sharanam prapannaha Krishnaya vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranadakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jayati Jagati Maya Yasya Kayadhavaste Vachana Rachanamekam Kevalam Chakalaya Dhruvapadamapi Yato Yatkrupato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Yasvanubhavam Akhila Shruti Saramekam Adhyatma Deepam Adititirshatam Tamondam Samsarinam Karunayaha Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasasūnumupayami Gurum Munina Yasyatma Bhutasya Guro Prasadad Aham Vimuktoasmi Sharira Bandhad Sarvopadeshtuhu Purushottamasya Tasyam Hriyukmam Pranatosmi Nityam.
त्यक्त्वा स्वधर्मं चरणाम्बुजं हरेः भजन्न पक्वो तत्पतेत्ततो यति यत्र क्व वा भद्रमभूतमुष्यकीं को वार्त आप्तो अभजतां स्वधर्मतः तस्यैव हेतो प्रयतेत कोवितो न लभ्यते यदभ्रमतामुपर्यतः तल्लभ्यते दुःखवदन्यतः सुखं कालेन सर्वत्र गभीरहङ्गसा. Bhagavan Narad Rishi asserts the purpose of human life here. If a human being is intelligent, then he will strive for freedom. He will not waste his time in acquiring wealth and sense pleasures. Intelligent person will try for moksha marga. Yad brahmatam uparyataha na labhyate. By pursuing that marga, one becomes free from repeated birth and death cycle. Here he gives one epithet. If he is intelligent, he will do it. So spiritual seekers should be proud about their choice. Two choices are there. One is prayas, another is shreyas. Prayas means comfortable things which gives a human being a fleeting pleasure. Whatever helps one to get these sensory pleasures is called prayas. Whatever gives freedom to the human mind is called shreyas. So the majority of the people will mock at this spiritual seeker, that this fellow is good for nothing. He is a lazy fellow. He is not able to take care of himself. He is not able to take care of his family. He is not looking after his family responsibilities. And he has taken this lazy way of life like that. But that is not the truth. The spiritual seeker is not a lazy man, nor he is idiot. He is the intelligent one, and while performing every action in his life, the motivation for action will be moksha prayatna. Generally, the motivation for every action is what? Motivation for either pravritti or nivritti is what? Sukha prayatna. Whatever gives me sukham, whatever gives me pleasure, comfort, I go towards it. Whatever gives me discomfort, dukkham, I get away from it. Here, Narada Bhagavan says it is an idiotic approach because it is not in your hand to acquire the comfortable thing or to get away from discomfortable thing. You have already fixed the road map. What are all the experiences you are going to get in this human birth is already fixed. This is one of the wonderful revelation of the Shastram. Very human birth is karma phalam. The body, the mind, the quality of the mind, the parentage, the culture, the time of living in this world, the country, the religion, and the beliefs surrounded the religion, all these are all karma phalam. People don't have any option to change it. Only one option human mind has is you use this karma phalam for freedom, or you can use this karma phalam for acquiring pleasure and trying to get out of the displeasure. This is the only freedom available for human being. Otherwise, the human birth will be simply in cycle. If this freedom is not given, suppose the freedom to get away from the acquiring, spending, if it is not given, it will be a game wherein there is no end. See, at least after 1.5 hours, football match should end. Suppose 24 hours persons are playing, suppose. Who will play? Who will play? The player knows that this 1.5 hours is the time for me to show my talents. This 1.5 hours is the time for me to earn money. This 1.5 hours is the time for me to protect myself and gain some achievement. Correct? Similarly, the human birth also is like a game period. So you are wasting either in running the ground or doing exercise or sitting and eating. It is a play time. What is the play? After entering the football ground, you cannot play volleyball. Here Narada Bhagavan says every fellow is playing other game which is not meant for them. Sukham, if it is meant for you, for Sukha's sake you have to work for it, then the body will be animalistic body. That is why animal, even for getting food, they have to work. But human being need not work for getting food. For getting food, human being need not work. Already social structure is there. Up to 20 years, somebody will feed you in the form of your parents. Which living being has this facility? Please tell. Which mother feeds the cub for 20 years? Which mother? You point out one living being in the creation. 20 years. Somebody feeds you. And last 20 years also somebody feed you. 80 years to 100th year, somebody will feed you. Balance in between 60 years are there. You should be intelligent enough. If 40% of my lifetime is taken care of somebody, balance 60% only, I have to give back in the form of taking care of someone, taking care of myself also. Understand? So this intelligence should be there as the sorrow and discomfort comes to me without my invitation. So the happiness and comfort will automatically come to me because of prarabdham. Then the question comes, will I not be a lazy if I don't do action? Here Shastra doesn't say don't do action. Shastra says don't do action for pleasure's sake, for comfort's sake. Do the same action for freedom's sake. Because you cannot avoid doing also. Because activity also is part of prarabdha. If the person, the human being is not, if the human being need not work, suppose, there is no need for giving all these human faculties. Yad ahankaram ashritya nayotsya iti manyase mityaisha vyavasayaste prakriti swam niyokshasi. Bhagavan says, Arjuna, out of arrogance, out of whims and fancies, if you want to run away from the battlefield and take sannyas, yad ahankaram ashritya, I will not fight if you take that decision and go for sannyas. There also what you will do, you know? There also you will fight for welfare of the monastic community. Monastic Welfare Association secretary you will be. Because fighting is your nature. You are a kshatriya by pravritti. Prakritihi tvam niyokshasi. That prakriti should be utilized. Prakriti means what? The capacity to work. For what? Idiot will use it for already paid bill. Intelligent will use for new achievement. What is that new achievement? Freedom. What is that new achievement? Freedom. So therefore, perform all your duties. Shastra never say avoid your duties. Perform all your duties and select duties which will be conducive for this moksha prayat. If you find that you are already caught up in certain duties which are obstacle, give up the duties. So it is in your hand to select what type of activities you are going to do. That selection is your choice. So select such a duty which will help you for moksha prayatna. So dharma should be for moksha prayatna. And if you try to be very quiet, lazy, that is not possible. Because being quiet is for only advanced people. Only highly matured people can be quiet. Even without shaking the body, you try to sit for 45 minutes. Not possible. Hand will scratch head, hand will go to the nose. You put a camera, CCTV camera, nowadays facilities are there, and see how you sleep, what your body does while sleeping. Please do it. You will feel awkward. So much of restlessness even during sleep. Some fellows lie down on one direction and get up in another direction. 365 days they will go for round. Some fellows will walk in their sleep. It is called a disease. Sleepwalking disease. Only quality body, quality mind will be quiet. Matured mind alone will be quiet. It is not a joke to be quiet. You try one day without doing anything. Only breathing, drinking and eating, sleeping. These 4 items you can do. Other things you should not do. You try. It is not possible. Our Acharya Swamiji used to tell one imaginary incident. So when he went to temple, at the entrance of the temple, lot of people, beggars used to sit. And he saw a sadhu also, with all quiet face, he was sitting. Then he came to know that there is a executive officer of the temple management newly posted on that day. So when he came, all the people got up. This man did not get up. The sadhu, quiet sadhu. His name is quiet sadhu. So he was sitting. Then this fellow had, observed it. Oh, beggarly fellow doesn't get up. So he went to office and saw all the records and other things. And he was going through the expenditure portion. Then he found how the food is distributed to servants of the temple. For the pujari, this much quantity, 1 packet. And for Tavilwan, 1 packet. Like that, how the prasada was distributed. In that list, he saw, for quiet Swami, 1 packet. Then the officer asked, what is this? Who is this quiet Swami? No, when he entered, one Swami was sitting there, even without getting up. For him, 1 packet. What work he does in the temple? He doesn't do any work, sir. He comes daily at very particular time, and after evening, he sits quietly. He doesn't contribute to the temple. Why should temple prasad should be given? Remove. Like that. Because newly officer, he has to assert his power. So removed it. So lunchtime, the Swami did not get food. Somebody came and told, like this new officer has come. So he told, temple prasada is only for servants who contribute to the temple functioning. Then the Swami kept quiet. When the officer, after finishing the duty, he came out, he asked, sir, you have stopped my ration, you stopped my food. Why, sir? What contribution you are doing? Sir, my contribution cannot be substituted by anyone. I do the highest contribution to this temple functioning. Whenever people come with all restless mind, I show to them how to keep quiet. And I tell the Lord's name and create the atmosphere in the temple. Lord's name is being glorified. My work cannot be substituted, sir. It is not a joke to sit quietly, even for 1 hour. Like that he told. That officer got annoyed. This fellow is arguing with me. What? 1 hour cannot be sit? By that time, people gathered, because officer, always retinue will be there. It was a prestige issue. Sir, if possible, you try, he told. The quiet Swami told, if possible, you try. But can't I sit quietly? Please try. So asana was brought and the officer was made to sit. 10 minutes over. So he started seeing the watch. That the quiet Swami told, don't see watch. Whether you see watch or not, time will go in rhythm. Keep quiet. Sit quietly. Then 20 minutes over, started scratching his body. Then 25 minutes over, he became very restless. Because according to him, it is a waste of time. Doing nothing, sitting. Then the quiet Swami told, doing nothing, nahi. You have to chant the Lord's name without sound. And meditate on him. Do it, try it. It is a chance for you to learn. Like that he was motivating. This fellow got very much irritated and suddenly he got up. Give 2 packets for this quiet Swami, like that he told. In Tamil, my Acharya used to Swami say, rendu patta kudu. Summa irukra Swami ki rendu patta kudu. It is not a joke. Keeping quiet is not a joke. You try. One day you try. Half day you try. We create here an atmosphere called spiritual retreat. In every ashrama, we conduct now and then spiritual retreat. Half day only. Nothing happens. People are very busy with their mobile or anything, their own thought process. Very difficult. So, Shastra never say give up your activities and responsibilities and duties. Use those activities, responsibilities and duties for freedom's sake. Never for pleasure's sake or for acquiring things. Because your ration quota is already fixed. If you want to increase the ration quota, that is possible in the next body only. You can increase your ration quota. For that, separate body, another body is there. Suppose if you want to eat some 40 idlis, ration quota, you want to increase. Not possible in this body. 5 idlis with kurma, 5 idlis with sambar, 5 idlis with some other dish. Not possible. Total 5 idlis only. If you want 40 idlis, you should take another body called elephant body. So that is possible in the next. For that also you can work here. Understood? But that is idiotic. Because yad brahmatam upari adaha. You will be going on rotating in the giant wheel, big giant wheel. When you go up, it becomes very happy occasion for you. That giant wheel, have you ever experienced that experience? Terrible experience. When it starts, all will, like owls, all will give a sound, oh, like that. Then when it reaches its zenith and starts come down, entire stomach will shift its position. Then all will cry, I want to get down, I want to get down. Upari adaha brahmatam. Wherever you go, your dissatisfied mind is accompanying you. Whatever body you get, whatever loka you get, you are taking your own baggage, na? You are taking your own baggage. Suppose, while going to Delhi, you have put the luggage in Chennai airport. In that luggage, your chappal is there, suppose. Will you get that baggage in Delhi airport or not? Same chappal you have to carry. Understand? The dirty cloth is inside the baggage, suppose. The baggage will come to you or not? They will announce, this is the belt number 3, belt number 2. So many luggages will be rotating. As long as you don't pick up your luggage, it will rotate. And if you leave your luggage and go, police will come to your house. Or if you take somebody's luggage and go, again police will come to your house. Understood? Your luggage is yours only. Whatever body you take. If the body is accompanied by dirty mind, inadequacy, with smallness, whatever form you take, Devata form or Indra form, Brahma Stamba Paryantam, Bhagavan Shankara writes. Even you take Brahma's body, there also you will be grumbling and doing creation work. Here you are doing work, na? Or mechanical work, or driver work, or household work. How? Grumbling. Same will be there. Wherever you go, there will be taratamyam. In the pleasures which you get, in the comforts which you get, there will be taratamyam. And your mind is full of greediness. I should get more. I should get more. And that greediness because of beggarliness. I don't have more. I don't have more. As long as you have this, what is the use of taking another body wherein you will get more pleasure? More pleasure means the body in which you get more pleasure, more pain will be there. For this also, Acharya Swamiji used to tell a joke. A Ramayana Pandit who was preaching Ramayana passed away and he went to Surga. There he was invited and given 60-40 plot with good house. So he was very happy. Ram Nam Satya hai. Shastra is Satya. Surga Prapti is there. So he was just visiting his house and the area which was handed over to him. There was nice garden and other. As even he was looking after, there is a compound. 60-40 means compound will be there. Just he peeped the another compound. There he saw another fellow. That fellow is the fellow who happened to be the neighbor when he was human being. And he saw this fellow also is here. Then his plot also double the size. 60-80. Are, I did Ramayana Parayana, I did Ramayana Pravachana, therefore I got this. What this fellow? This fellow was driving the tricycle, fat tricycle with lot of noise, fish vehicle they call it. Lot of noise it will create. So why this fellow got, and that would double than me. So he went to Indra Sabha. This is adharma, this is anyaya. What is this? I experienced this adharma in Bhuloka, wherever bribe is given, nice things are given to them. Here also adharma is there. Then Indra told, wait, Panditji, wait. What is your problem? Then he asked the Chitragupta accountant, what is his problem? No problem is there. He was chanting Bhagavan Nama and Ramayana Pravachana, so he was given. I don't understand why he is complaining. No, it is not complaint with regard to allotment to me. It is a complaint with regard to allotment to another fellow. Which fellow? My neighbor. Who is that? Then they saw the record. That Fatwala. So what is the problem for him? No, how can you give double facility? What punya he did? Oh. Then Indra, see, Panditji, you told Ramayana with all Shraddha, whether your audience were sleeping or whatever it may be, you managed to keep awaken and you told with all Shraddha, therefore you got. That's right. Why this fellow got? Why this fellow got? He also was the instrument in making others to remember the God. How? He never remembered the God. I never saw he was doing puja, Ramayana, Parayana or anything. How? See, whenever he takes his tricycle, he will drive in such a rash way, so people will be afraid of their life. So when they escape from his encounters, Ho Ram, bach gaya, Ho Ram, bach gaya. So daily at least 1,000 people used to remember because of this fellow. See, whatever may the means, what is the result? He made others to remember the Lord. You made some 20 people, 30 people, and that too off sleeping or something. So you got less. So, Taratamyam will be there. Intelligent person will not continue the same game of Taratamyam. So therefore, all our activities, entire life, its goal, its way and responsibilities and the value system which we follow, all should help us to go to Moksha Prayat. Same thing Sutta Muni was telling. Why every sadhu asserts this? Because Shastra Pramanam. Iha ched avetid ata satyamasti na ched iha avetid mahati vinashtihi. This is the body which is very, very conducive for gaining this knowledge, by which you will get freedom from the entire birth and death cycle. If you don't use this human life, mahati vinashtihi, you are always very particular about getting extra for what you pay. Understand? Little extra. 20% extra. That's why the consumer products was also even in paste. There are two types of paste, suppose. One is with package 20% extra. Another is as it is. Which one you will select? One is with 15 rupees, another is with 12 rupees. Maybe old batch. Understand? Old batch, same Colgate toothpaste, old batch 12 rupees, new batch 15 rupees. Which one you will select? You will select 12 rupees because 3 rupees you get extra profit. Array, for purchasing the toothpaste and potatoes and tomatoes, you want to get profit. Will you not get profit from the whole human life? If you don't struggle for this moksha prayatna, the very human life will be mahati vinashti, not ordinary loss. Mahati, great loss. So therefore, everyone should strive to their level best. Not that they will get success just because they are striving. Let the success come whenever it comes. It all depends upon your maturity, your attachment, your vairagya. But at least you should be trying. In whatever lifestyle you are, whether the life has kept you as grahastha, try your level. There are a lot of possibilities for a grahastha to be attached with people and objects, but you can try. If you are kept in life as sannyasi by prarabdha, try your life. So without struggling for this purpose, neither sannyasa way of life nor grahastha way of life is a valid one. After taking sannyasa, suppose a sannyasi is interested in establishing mathas and patashalas. What is the use? Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to say, when Bhagavan comes and stands in front of you, will you ask for a boon to construct hospitals and schools? First ask himself in your life. Then along with him, everything will come. So he wanted to test Swami Vivekananda, Narendra. So he asked Narendra, I have Ashtamaha Siddhi. I have Ashtamaha Siddhi. Mahima, Lahima, Upuma. Do you want? Then see how intelligent Swamiji Maharaj. He asked spontaneously one question. Will it lead to knowledge? Will it take me to the Lord? Will the Lord will be gained by this? Guru Maharaj told, no. Siddhis will not help to go towards the Lord, but it will give power. It will give you name and fame. You can preach to the world. Then Narendra asked, what to preach? How can I preach? When I myself don't get it, how can I preach? With what authority I will? I don't need this. No, you can do social service. I am not interested in that. First, the purpose of sannyasa is for what? Gaining self-knowledge. Sannyasya shravanam kuryat. Vedavakya. Sannyasya shravanam kuryat. Keep that as the goal, then design your lifestyle and all the activities which will be conducive for gaining that goal. Why in our Ramakrishna mission ashrama sadhus are involved in social activities? If somebody asks, the reply is, we don't do any social activity. We are worshipping the Lord and we are practicing the worship of the Lord through our activities. It is a sadhana for chitta shuddhi, for chitta naichalyam. And if the person, the monk is a jnani, it is a sign of gratitude. The same seva to the society is sign of gratitude because the society is seen as Bhagavan. So the intention has to be changed, not the activities or lifestyle. Please understand. Here Narada Bhagavan doesn't say, give up all your whatever you are doing and go to forest or do something, do only bhajan. That is not the prescription. Whatever you do, you continue to do, as long as it is not adharma. If already your life activities is full of adharma, reduce it and get away from adharma first and start doing dharma and design your lifestyle in such a way, those dharmas will help you in gaining this knowledge. Even if you are not qualified for this, a time will come in your life that you will be qualified by the grace of the Lord. Bhagavan has given assurance. Name bhakta pranashyati. Bhagavan has given assurance. So therefore, keeping that assurance in the mind, every spiritual seeker struggle for this particular purpose only. Navai jano jatu katanchana vrajet mukunda sevyan yavadanga samsmritin smaran mukundangri upaguhanam punaha vihadumichen na rasagraho yataha. It is a same assertion that Name Bhakta Pranashyati. So, in the previous class, there was a doubt. If an unqualified person takes up this moksha marga, and if he fails in that attempt, what will happen to him? So, in the last class, we saw Bhagavan's assurance is there, Name Bhakta Pranashyati is there. Here, another point is told. Even if he deviates from the moksha marga for some time in his life, suppose. Mukunda sevi janaha jatu katanchite samsrutim na avrajet. Even if he goes, he cannot stay there. He will come back out. Vihadum na iched rasagraha san. Because that rasam is there. Na? That rasam will bring back the spiritual seeker to the spiritual path. That's what in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan told, Swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. You do little, it has a counting. Even if it is insufficient, it will help you to continue. Prapya punya kritan lokan ushitva shashwati samaha suchinam srimatam gehe yoga brashtaha abhijayate. Partha naiveha namutra vinashastasya vidyate nahi kalyana krit kaschit durgatim tada gacchati. The same idea is given here. Vihadam na ichet rasagraha san mukundangri upaguhanam punaha smaran. The taste, the touch, the taste of touching the Lord, the taste of touching the lotus feet of the Lord. Suppose he has meditated at least once in his life, suppose. And he has experienced that atindriya sukham. In meditation, what you get is not indriya sukham. You get atindriya sukham, shanti. In Shastra Parayana, you get atindriya sukham. Without any kama buddhi, if you do any puja, you get atindriya sukham. So that sukham will bring. Even if others say, don't continue to do this, you are unqualified for that, you cannot leave it. Because that rasam is there. In Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's life, we come across an incident when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Srirangam. As even he entered the Ranganatha temple, all the priests welcomed him because they heard about him. So he is doing Bharat Parikrama and great Mahatma, Krishna Avatara, like that. So they welcomed him. And after all welcoming, Bhagavan Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to circumambulate the temple. Then the priest group told, Swami, don't go that side. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, why? One fellow is there. He will be blabbering. And if you go and ask him what you are blabbering, he will tell, I am telling Bhagavad Gita. I am chanting Bhagavad Gita. So we tried to stop him because he creates such an apashabda. The word doesn't exist in Sanskrit at all. How? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked. Suppose he starts Bhagavad Gita. First shloka is what? Dharma kshetre kurukshetre. He will start Dharma kshetre kuru, like that. Why he is not stopping? We tried, Swami. We tried. But he is not stopping. Then for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, unique person. He is a unique person. See, he is telling wrongly. People are scolding him, but he is not leaving it. Something must be the reason not to leave it. So he went there and he sat quietly for 5 minutes. So that person was continuing. His Bhagavad Gita chanting continues from morning 8 to night 8. He will not go from out of temple. So morning 8 to evening 8. And neither he will stop chanting, nor he will get away. So nobody could do, because he is also by birth Brahmana community. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went and sat and observed all apashabda only. But his eyes are full of tears. While chanting, he goes through varieties of facial expressions. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wondering, what is happening in this person's mind while chanting wrongly? Then when the devotee, the Brahmana, the Apashabda Brahmana opened his eyes, he saw a monk was sitting. So he was very humble. Sorry, I don't know Sanskrit, but I cannot stop chanting. Then Mahaprabhu asked, what makes you to continue this in spite of all opposition? Maharaj, when I start, immediately I see Bhagavan Krishna there. He showed a wall. What? You see Bhagavan Krishna and chant? Yes, Maharaj. When I start Bhagavad Gita, first shloka, Dharma Kshetra, Bhagavan comes with chariot, he comes with chariot. Then he doesn't leave me at all. And nor he disappears. Whatever I say, he speaks. Whatever he speaks, I say. Then Mahaprabhu thought, Bhagavan also forgot Sanskrit because of this person's devotion. Rasa, you cannot give up. Even if you are unfit for it, you will be going on. Like Tirunagarasa Swami, at the age of 70 years, he became devotee of Shiva. Then after 10 years, 80 years, he started going to Kailash. Where? In Tibet. Everybody objected. Arey, same Bhagavan only here also is there. Why you want to go to Kailash? No, I want to go to Kailash. So he started walking. As even he reached from Chidambaram to Chennai, legs have gone. He could not walk because all pimples have come, boils have come. So he continued his walking through hands. Little bit extra he went, then that also gone. So he continued his pilgrimage by Anga Pradakshina. Then mother had to intervene. This Bhakta, wonderful Bhakta, you give Kailasha Darshan there itself. Here the assertion is, the rasa will not allow you to give up the spiritual pursuit once you touch that rasa. Because that rasa is the real rasa. Raso vaisaha rasagam hyevayam labdva anandi bhavati. All other rasas, which are in the form of sensory pleasures and comforts, have no value in front of this one-time rasa. If you want to have an idea what it will be like that, your deep sleep. Your deep sleep is the rasa, the joy, the happiness, the relaxedness which you enjoy in your deep sleep. Brahma samsparsham happens in deep sleep. You give up your physical and mental identity, naturally you are established in Brahmavastu. As Brahman only you sleep. Upanishad says, Tatra mata amata bhavati pita apita steno astenaha. When you go to sleep, you may go as a father, as a mother, but you cannot sleep as father and mother. Thief may go to sleep as thief, but in sleep, his thief identity, the role is dropped off. Therefore, he establishes himself. He exists as Brahman, as Akhand. In Bhakti language, The jiva goes and gets the love of the Divine Mother, and the jiva is taken care of the Divine Mother. She puts the jiva on her lap and comforts in Bhakti language. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna asked his disciple, Latu Maharaj, Adbhutanandaji Maharaj. Adbhutanandaji Maharaj was sleeping. Midnight. Generally, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna doesn't get continuous sleep. So he got up and came to Latu Maharaj and woke up him. Latu Maharaj got up. This old man, night also is not allowing me to sleep. Latu, this night is not for sleeping. Huh? Night is not for sleeping. Yes, Latu, night, whole night you have to spend in Lord's remembrance, meditation. Acha? Why? He asked. Why? He asked. When you sleep, Bhagavan is keeping your head on his lap and wants to talk to you, my dear. Acha? He doesn't sleep. Bhagavan doesn't sleep. Acha? So how can I sleep? So don't sleep. That's all. Decision was made. Whole life, Latu Maharaj never slept in night at all. Only afternoon nap, little nap is enough for him. So that rasam born out of Brahma Samsparsham will not allow the person to go for sensory fleeting pleasures again. Even if his prarabdha diverts him, like our Vipra Narayana Maharaj story, even if that prarabdha diverts him, still he will come back. Vihadum na ichet rasagrahaha, never feels inclined to leave the Lord's lotus feet since he is completely attracted by that taste. Rasagrahaha. Here, one hidden teaching is there. What is the sign of you completely became a devotee of the Lord? What is the sign of being a real and complete devotee of the Lord? Absence of seeking for sensory pleasures is the sign. Absence of hankering for sensory pleasures is a sign that mind is transformed as a spiritual mind. As long as that hankering for sensory pleasure is there in our mind, that is the sign that mind is not yet totally offered to the Lord. In Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's life, Mathur Babu thought because of his intense brahmacharya and complete dedication to Mother Kali, he has become mad. So we have to bring back him to the worldly affairs. So we have to spoil his brahmacharya in order to help him. Generally, world thinks like that only. Idiots. So he arranged for 4 women to go and spoil his brahmacharya. As even they entered, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna understood the purpose, their intention he understood. Then he fell down at their feet. Mother, I have given my body and mind to Mother Kali already. I can be your child. I can never be your husband. So they felt very bad. Such a noble and innocent soul we have come to corrupt. Understand? So even if somebody struggles to spoil the purity of mind, even if somebody gives advertisement with regard to getting something in the form of comfort or sense pleasure, the seeker, the devotee, Mukunda Sevi, that is a beautiful word. What is the title of the devotee? Mukunda Sevi. He is not Dosa Sevi, not Vada Sevi. He is Mukunda Sevi. He who enjoys Mukunda Katachit Katanchana Kuyonigataha api. Even if he gets lower birth in the form of animal. Because this spiritual pursuit is not going to end in one birth. So, in that cycle, birth death cycle, suppose in between he gets animal body, wherein only sense pleasures is the only thing to get. Here, Narada Bhagavan says, in that also, he will not forget that rasa which he enjoyed when he was in human birth. For this proofs, we get Jadabharata Upakhyan. It will come. The assertion is, not only in the human life, even if he gets another birth, he will come back. Same thing only Bhagavan Krishna also. So, prapya punya kritan lokan ushitva shashvati samaha suchinam srimadam gehe yoga brashtaha abhijaya. Prayatnad yatamanastu yogi samshuddha kilbishaha. Jignasurapi yogasya shabda brahmadi vartati. Why a child in human form gets attraction towards spiritual life in the very young age? Because yoga brashtaha. Yogat brashtaha. Bhakti yogat brashtaha. Jnana yogat brashtaha. In previous janma. So he got brashta. Brashta means fallen. Attracted by some other thing. So he went for that. While enjoying those things also in Swarga Loka or any other birth, still he could not forget this rasa. So he comes back and pursues where he left. It is like traveling in a train to Delhi. In some station, train stops. So as even train stops, you get varieties of advertisements from the platform. Idli, dosa, vadai, tea, coffee, like that. So you feel that, all right, let me have one masala dosa. You go there. Because the sound, sprinkling water sound on the pan and the smell of masala dosa attracts you, go there. While going there and ordering and eating the dosa, one part of mind will be where? Where? On train only. On train only. While doing this also, eating is going on, but mind is on train. And you have given money, bill, he has to give exchange. Balance he has to give. And he was making late. What you will do? You run and come to same train. That's what told here. Mukundangrehe upaguhanam punaha smaran vihadam na ichet. That the devotee who has tasted the beauty of the Lord, the greatness of the Lord, the love of the Lord, and who is attached by the Lord's glory, he will never go astray, even if prarabdha brings such a situation. In Mother Mirabai's life, we find this. Mother Mirabai was married to Krishna at the age of 6. Ceremoniously married at the age of 6. So she considered Bhagavan Krishna as her husband, real husband. But when she became 16-year-old girl, the Raja of the Desha, Rana, wanted to marry. That fellow already married 3 or 4 times. In those days, the kings can marry many women. So he came and requested. Now the dilemma is for the father of Mirabai. He cannot deny because Raja is asking. Nor he can give his daughter to that fellow because daughter is already married to Krishna. He only arranged all the ceremony. Because of pressure from the palace, he went and told to Mother Mirabai, Amma, you have to marry. What? Second marriage? Already I am married. No, you have to marry. That marriage is spiritual marriage. This is human marriage. Then mother asked, Dad, I have only one mind. I can give to either to the Lord or to the human body. Whom to give? I will not marry. No, they will kill. Let me be killed. I will not marry. Like that she refused and went to prayer. In prayer, Bhagavan Krishna told, Mira, for some leela that you have to marry, I want to play some leela through you and I want to give some blessing to the humanity. So you have to marry that Rana. How? How is it possible, my dear? Already I have offered to you. How can I go and live with another human being? and have all type of sensory pleasures. And it is not an ordinary home, it is a palace. Varieties of sensory pleasures will be there. How you yourself say you diverts me? Then Krishna told, no. I ask you to marry Rana, that's all. Nothing will affect you. Because in the form of Rana also, I only exist. See, whenever Bhagavan gets trouble, he will create Advaita Tattva. Mother so far thinking that I exist, Krishna exists. World exists. Triangle it is. Now Krishna said, Are in Rana also I only exist. That is the truth. Mother should have been asked, in Rana if you exist, in me also you are existing. Why you are asking me to marry? But poor mother, Meera, young girl, na? So this fellow is always confusing fellow. Krishna means confusion. Please understand. Unlike Rama means straight. One word, one policy, one philosophy, one lifestyle, one wife, like that. One. Krishna means many. Vibhuti. He will take any stand at any time. Only he knows which stand, which time he will take. So he has taken that stand. And he ordered Mirabai to marry. Mother Mirabai married. The first day of their marriage, when that person came, then Mother Mirabai started singing the glory of Krishna. That fellow simply captured by that song, voice, of course, beauty. So first encounter with new wife is spiritual encounter. And he found the happiness which he got being with Meera is something superior happiness. Not sensory pleasure. Then he decided, whenever I want this type of happiness, I will come to Mirabai. Whenever I want some other types of pleasures, I will go to other wives. Whole life she played a role of a guru to her own husband. Never gave up her life for fleeting pleasures. So other wives became jealous about her. Other wives of Rana became jealous about Mirabai. So they created some conspiracy and wanted to create some bad name, which was actually accepted by Rana, and he doubted Mirabai and destroyed the temple which was built for the sake of Mirabai in the palace out of love towards the Meera. Once the temple was destroyed, mother told, enough, Leela is over. Where there is no place for Krishna, I have no place. So she left to Vrindavan. Like that the story goes. Here the teaching is, even if Prarabdha brings certain things, the person will never deviate from that rasa. Why he never deviate from that rasa? Bhagavan Narada says, the entire creation is nothing but Ishvara Srishti. Idam ki vishwam Bhagavan ivetaro yato jagattana nirodha sambhava tadhi swayam veda bhavan tathapi vai pradesha matram bhavatah pradarshitam. Whether a human being understands and accepts or not, the truth about the creation is nothing but Ishvaraha. Even in the so-called pleasure, Ishvara Sanyadhyam must be there. Then only that pleasure also is possible. So, suddenly he comes to Vedantic standpoint, which we will see in the next class. Om Tadeva Ramyam Ruchiram Navam Tadeva Shashvan Manaso Mahotsavam Tadeva Shokarnavam Shochanam Drinam Yeduttama Shloka Yasho Nugiyate Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda Govinda.
पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन 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 पायो।
अमोलिक नीले सतगुरु वस्तु अमोलिक नीले सतगुरु कृपा कर अपनायो पायो जी मैंने कृपा कर अपनायो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। जन्म जन्म की पूजी पाई जन्म जन्म की पूजी पाई जग में सभी पायो जी मैंने जग में सभी पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। घर से खूटे बाको चोर लूटे घर से खूटे बाको चोर लूटे दिन दिन भरत सभायो जी मैंने दिन दिन भरत सभायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। सत की नाम केवटी